Hello, church. The verse of today comes from Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. And it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take." What this verse is telling us is that God is in control. That if we trust God in everything that we do, he will guide us. He will hold our hand and show us the right path. I know sometimes it's difficult to trust God when we don't know what's laying ahead of us, when we don't know the future, right? That's what faith is all about, believing that God can do and God can deliver. Sometimes our own thoughts can be an obstacle for us to trust in God, leaning in our own understanding. When we come to God's presence, when we read his Bible, we can actually get to know God better. Acknowledge that he is a God that provides and delivers for us, and that he is there to guide our way. Sometimes when I lean on my own understanding, sometimes when I think my ideas are better than God's ideas, or when I think that I know what's best for me, then I know that I am heading for failure. But I love that in the Bible, I can find hope, and I can find verses like Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 that remind me that God is with me. And I shouldn't be proud and think that I know it all, but going and trusting God. There's a couple of ways how we can get to know God and lean in his understanding. And God talks to us through the Bible. The Bible tells us how to live life, what to do in any circumstances. When I come to my Bible, I know that I will find God's understanding and his wisdom. Another way how sometimes I like to come to God and ask him directly for any directions is in prayer. Taking some time to spend with him and tell him, this is where I am. I can't do this alone. I need you. I need your wisdom and discernment. I am pretty sure that God guides me, and I'm pretty sure that God is there for me as much as he is there for you. Leaning on God is so much better and easier than leaning on what we think is right. You know what we find in God that we don't have and we don't find ourselves? It's peace and comfort. Dear church, I will be praying that this week we can take some time aside to pray to God, to lean in his understanding, to ask him, what is it that you have for me? Tell me, Lord, I want to hear your voice. And I am pretty sure that God will make himself known to us in different ways. Reading our Bible and praying, there's two chances right there how we can hear from God. I hope that we can put into practice what God has for us and trust in him with all our hearts. Thank you, church. Have a blessed week. Bye.